Hello, what's up everyone? I am Debarati and welcome back to my channel. How are you guys? Finally the year is ending and I think so everyone is as happy as I am. So I created something unusual which I don't always go for. This is the look which I paired it up with dark lips with bold eyes. I hope you guys will like it. So without any further ado, let's get on with the video. I've already washed and prepped my face 30 minutes prior before applying makeup. So now for primer, I'm using the Master Prime by Maybelline, and I am mostly using it as a hydrating primer rather than something which would fill my pores. And yes, I got a boo-boo over there. Yikes. Today I will be color correcting, so for that I'm using the TakeCover concealer in Caramel Touch and applying it under my eyes and a little bit discoloration where I have, and especially on my boo-boo to cover it up. And I'll not be applying extra concealer later on as I'm using a very full coverage foundation. Okay, so then I'll be blending it first with my finger and then with a sponge. There is no better tool than the warmth of your finger. Just be gentle around your eyes because the area around your eyes are quite delicate, so a slight bit of tugging or pulling can cause tissue damage. If you have any zit or anything, just go and pat over it. Don't try to drag it or scratch it, as it can make the area look more worse. And now the star of the show, I am using the Huda Beauty foundation in Chai, and guys, it's a very full coverage foundation, so just be quite sparing with it. And I like to dot it and use a very little quantity, and then I will be buffing it out with my brush at first, and then I will use a sponge and use it very carefully only on the areas, on rather the certain areas where I need a little bit more coverage. And the same I will be using it as my concealer, as this shade is so freaking pigmented that you do not need any other concealer over it. And if you try to apply another layer of concealer, it might look a bit more prominent or a bit more creased. Then I'm taking the banana shade from the Wet n Wild contouring palette, and I'll be just setting certain areas. I will not be setting the whole face as the foundation is very matte and I don't want to make it more cakey or matte by adding more layers. Then for bronzing up, I'm using the Nykaa Skin Genius Compact, and it's a second darkest shade, and I'm just placing it on the areas where I want to contour, and then going with the brush and buffing out the area where I placed the contour at first. And then to add more pinkiness, I'm using a blush, or rather I'm using a lipstick as a blush. This is the Lakme 925 lipstick in the shade, I suppose, Plum Feather. I don't have any plumish or wineish color blush, so I'm using this lipstick instead of a blush. And yep, and I'm just bouncing it with my beauty blender. Now for the bold wing liner, I'm using the Maybelline Colossal liner. First, I will draw a straight line extending outward, and then from the middle of my pupil, I will draw another line and connect it with the wing which I have drawn. I hope I'm making some sense. And then I will just connect it from the inner corner and just, flicking it outwards just to make a balanced liner look. It's very difficult to explain, but I hope you guys can understand. This is how it should look. Then I'll do the other eye, and this is the most challenging part because every time my liners do not match. I don't know why, but they don't match. So I कुछ ज़्यादा करती भी नहीं हूँ. I try to just balance them, and eyeliners should look like best friends or sisters. They don't need to look like twins. Anywho, now I am extending my liner inwards, somewhat like a cat eye-ish look. So this is what it should look like, and I'll be doing the same on my other eye. Now I will extend the liner outwards and only on to the halfway. I will not connect it fully. the middle portion will be blank. Only I will bring the liner onto my half face. It should look somewhat like this. It just gives a lifted look, or people those who have protruding eyes, this kind of liner suits them better. And next I will be curling my lashes and applying mascara, and the mascara I'm using none other than my favorite lash princess from Essence. This mascara has become like one of my favorites, and continuously continuously I'm using this mascara from like my last 2-3 videos. But this mascara is just so damn good, and I was kind of hurrying over here because it was getting darker outside, and I like to shoot on natural light. And tell me guys, what are your plans for the new year? I will just be staying in home and chilling and relaxing because there is nowhere to go basically. My eye look is almost complete, and this is how fantastic my lashes look after applying this mascara. And for my lips, I'm using the K-Beauty lip crayon in the shade Style Icon. It's a very dark vampy shade, not usually my style. So yes, I don't know how I'm looking, but I think I kind of rocked it. And I don't know why I'm posing like this, as it is a lip swatch video. So anywho, I will be fixing my face with the setting spray, and this is the Smashbox setting spray, and then highlighting with the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal. And guys, can you look at this freaking highlighter just for 1 minute? I mean, this is such a beautiful, like beautifully buttery formulated highlighter. It just glides onto your face and just brings out the inner glow and the inner goddess of yourself. And with this highlighter you can just apply it very lightly, and it gives a subtle glow, and then you can just be like the bang and blind someone with the sparkling glow, the shebang glow that it gives. Oh yes, I'm also highlighting the arch of my eyebrows and a little bit on my inner corners. And yep, that's my finished look with a sketchy wing old eyeliner with a deep warm lipstick. This look is appropriate for New Year's Eve. You can go out at night in a night party or somewhere like this. And if you like my look, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell so that you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. So this is the last video of this year. I'll meet you guys in my next video. Bye and Happy New Year.